Hey everybody, and welcome to a special video for Geniusinvokationtcg because it's the 1 year anniversary for our game. That's right, it has been a whole year since we last started the game, all the way back in 3.3, and I mean, man, time flies by so fast. I could not believe we are all the way out here now, 1 year later with so many cards and characters to play with. In honor of the 1 year anniversary, me and Haunty have prepared something a little special for you all to participate in our Discord server. So we'll flip over to it right now, and that is the build your own player card. Now, I'm sure you've all seen the player cards at majors. We make them for you. We make them for each of the players. They get to say something funny, say their best "I'm challenging you" quote, and then they drop their deck lists and all their favorite cards. But yeah, this time, in honor of the anniversary, I think a great way to celebrate the whole year is by making your own. It's called, because if you're not at majors, you don't get to make these, but this time you can. So, as I just stated, it is the build your own player card. You can commemorate the whole year anniversary by, dropping any memories you have from, this community or just the game in general, or you can flex your results with another piece of the puzzle. But yeah, I will go and kind of start explaining the details of this whole debacle. So, on the sheet, you will find all majors player artwork created by Cyanide. So we get to take a scrollsy doodles down here. We have all the way down 3.4. It's not loading. What the heck, man? 3.5 and so on. And I mean, look at all this art that we made over the years. That is crazy. Big shout outs to Cyan for doing a whole year on that. I mean, seriously. You will find the player card templates. So basically, this thing right here is the player card itself. So you can actually, this is the part that you decorate. And what else we have? Stickers. So a bunch of sticker sheets. I also have a link to a drive folder with every single card in the game, or it should be most of it. If not, you can just grab it off the Genshin wiki. It's really easy. And more other little knickknacks and stuff that you can mess with. Yeah, and like this thing says, so if I go to my example here, you don't need to follow our standard format of a quote, the thing you want to say, having all three cards across here, this, that. You are allowed to be as creative as you like, as long as this follows the server rules. This is your card, and you can make whatever you want to do with it. So and like I mentioned just then, there is actually a second page I decided to add because I wanted to give people more space, because this is a pretty tight squeeze, even when I design player cards for the majors themselves. So if we flip to the back side, you can kind of use it as whatever you want, but I decided to use it as sort of a photo gallery, to drop anything that I found fun or noteworthy in here. I dropped my proficiencies with one of my highest proficiencies. And everyone knows the highest proficiency is special because she's broken, but anyway. But yeah, get creative and just decorate to your heart's content. So I do want to show you guys some of the tools and how to actually properly use this thing of sorts. So like I said, and to really bring it down to basics is number one, you do need a Canva account. It's really easy to sign up for. All you do is you just need your email. If not, you can kind of save things individually and put it together on Google Slides, because Google Slides is free and all you need is a Google account for that. But otherwise, yeah, here is the player card itself, right? And the backside, and really how all of this that works is that it's just a bunch of layers. All you need to do is put an image in the background, so you can steal any of these, take anything from all of here. I've laid out everything that you need in these sections. So there's an image back here for the background, image back here for the background, etc. Like here's another background, and there's also not just our major backgrounds, there is other stuff too. And of course, get creative, use something from the TCG. Even drop the Asher Carnival one in here because I mean I really like this one. Personally, I just like it a lot. But sliding back over, yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention is the sizing guide. Is just in case if you're having trouble properly sizing your card, you want to make it look a little nicer, a little cleaner, these margins are made available to you. So just copy this version of the card and then appropriately put your text text and images where it needs to be. This one is like the name bounding box. Your name can be this big, your quote can be this big, your something to say can be this big, decks can be this big, and then your scorecard can be that big, and your cards can be that big. It's a pretty easy guide to follow. But yeah, it's again, it's a really easy process. As long as you're get a little creative, or if not, and that's okay too, just put image in the background and then copy this thing and then fill it out. You know, I actually might, you know, now that I think about it, I'll provide a blank version of this as well. But yeah, that is pretty much it, you know. So one more thing, the character picker. So one thing is that I have the premium version of Canva, so I can just make things transparent instantly. But of course, I did realize that, oh hey, not everybody has Canva because they're not a graphic design freak like me. So I made a little character picker. So how you use this is that you basically just copy paste. So copy paste, take this, and then copy paste the character. Let's make Ayamiya. Let's got Yoimiya here, and let's go down to the cryo characters, paste that here. And then we got Chonyun. Oh, Shenhu's attached to him, so we'll just slide that over. Okay. Chonyun, and then we grab Ayaka, and boom, there we go. Ayamiya is made. I can just slide over here and I can replace it with this garbage deck that I that I built and played with. Oh god. But yeah, there we go. So there is the little fun part if you wanted to make your deck list, and I will go back and take these out now. The last thing to note is that, you know, I did say that, like, you know, if you want to flex anything, you know, this is a good way to do it. You know, I put some results here just to give you guys an example, but linked in the Discord announcement, there will be a link to every single leaderboard that we have published ever since the start of the TCG. So we have all the way down to 3.4. 3.3 is not catalog because it's not really we couldn't really run tournaments during that time. But yeah, and then of course, if you want to find the leaderboard still, there is also the 4.2 one in the actual tournaments themselves, and there is also a majors leaderboard where you can see where every single player, you know, and you can see every single major player and see how many wins they have racked up over the course of the whole year. Which I'm gonna tell you something, their wins are crazy. It's a lot. But anyway. Yeah, that's kind of it, you know. I hope you guys have fun with this, because, you know, it did take me a bit to kind of compile everything together, but I'm pretty happy, you know, just to look back and see all the things that we've done over the year in the TCG, you know, being, you know, running tournaments, etc., and just all this stuff that I do remember. It's 3.5, 3.6, where I actually did a trailer. 3.7, that was of course everyone's favorite update because it added everything. 3.8, my favorite piece of art. 4.0 didn't have much time to do much there. 4.1, and of course 4.2, which we will have a poster for this. I just don't have it ready just yet. I'm working on it for the major, but otherwise, yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say. So get creative, you know, make sure you follow the server rules, and I hope you all have a ton of fun with this. But anyways, this is Coach Creations, and happy 1 year anniversary to Genius Invocation TCG. Bye bye.